Okay, girls, you know, I'm always writing you a poem about something. I thought perhaps my last one would have been in '96 when we had the end, but here we are again. And I have copies for each of you over on this table of the poem that I'm going to read to you. And it's already 3-hole punch, so you can stick it in your book. Now, this is difficult. I'm used to a podium, but I'll do my best here. No. This is an ode to the Aquarinas. Back in the day, when most of you girls were probably only a glimmer, I concocted the notion of bringing the ocean to Alva and you as a swimmer. Before I came to Northwestern, I began my quest for fame by starting a club at Panhandle. The Ripplettes was that group's name. So it just seemed natural to me to do the same at this college. And so the Aquarinas were born, with a sponsor that had little knowledge. With hands shaking over the record and a flashlight to brighten my sight. It was kind of similar to a chalkboard screech before I'd get the needle just right. Remember that garden hose we strung to the middle of the pool to simulate a fountain? At that time it was so cool. The swim caps that I made you wear were the bane of your existence. You were so glad when we went to braids and finally no caps with your persistence. The solos created a special bond between each soloist and me, and the pride I felt with each perfect stroke will stay locked in my memory. I think my heart stopped many times when you marched out for the finale, but soon the year's work was over with a standing ovation, by golly. Each time I swore, never again will I have a group so dear. But then the same thing was said by me, alas, the very next year. What is it about a group of girls who remain friends for all these years? We only did some splashing in some water with laughter and tears. Each fall, we would all agonize over choosing a different theme. And each spring, we would put our skills to work to try to accomplish our dream. The first night jitters were always there. As you primped and your faces were made, while I headed out the locker room door with my final, now go break a leg. Then the lights would dim and the shows began. Count them, 1, 2, 3, and behind that screen, with tears in my eyes, I was thankful no one could see. How proud I was of each of you for staging an excellent show, and the dedication you gave to me that long after left such a glow. So here we are back again, for hugs and memories galore. Part of our lives were lived in that pool that no scrapbook or quilt could ignore. Just a group of girls with a wish to succeed, with 2 sponsors that lived out their dreams, an unforgettable part of each of our lives as we swam a particular theme. Life has taken us to different places, but this renewing of our common goals has given us some special graces that will never change through years untold. As for my journey, I've learned, with my heart sometimes in tatters, it's people, not things, that bring rewards. In the end, that's what truly matters. So now we go our separate ways, and after our so glad to see ya, in each of our hearts there will always be pride that we were once Aquarinas.